Good afternoon, good evening, hello. This is Big Mike. Welcome to the Big Mike Rant and with another Boomer Talks. Listen, this is just advice, all right? Y'all can disagree with me. I don't care. Doesn't matter. What matters is if you get something out of it, put it into use and help somebody else. And if you don't get anything out of it, well, ignore it. I don't care. It's up to you. But anyway, so today's Boomer Talk is about something pretty simple, but something a lot of people don't put a lot of work into, or at least I see evidence that they don't put a lot of work into it. And that's managing your finances. And look, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Do whatever you want. But number one, you got to know what you're managing. So if you don't have a list, I don't care how you do it. It doesn't matter to me if you put it on a piece of paper or if you take a picture of it after you typed it on your computer. I don't care. Make a list of everything you have to pay every month, every 30, everything that recurs. Make a list of that. And best advice I've ever seen is to put that list in date order. Meaning, you know, if it's due on the first day of the month, put it on the put next number one. You know, and if it's due on the 8th, put it next to number 8, and so forth and so on, so you can look at it. So first off, make a list. And somewhere on that list, you know, make a couple of columns. So you got a list of 30 days. And then that list has corresponding bills next to it when they're due. And then put your payday in there, whatever your payday is. I don't care if you're talking about my finances, your finances, whether you're separate him or her, or you combine your household income, or whether you're a 16-year-old kid and you're just trying to figure out how to have $10 left over at payday. You will not be able to do it if you don't know what you owe and what you made and what's left over. That's what you got to do first. Second, you got to pay yourself. And what do I mean when I say pay myself? I covered that in a little earlier video. An earlier Boomer Talks, but essentially you have to figure out how to give yourself a payment like you're one of the bills before you pay anything else. And if you don't have any money to do that, then you're either wasting money or you're living way beyond your means. Now, a third condition could exist called I'm very poor and it costs way too much to live, and I get that. But if we're talking honestly, you know, it's just me and you. If we're talking honestly, that's not how it is most of the time. You know, we get a $150 payday, we have $80 worth of bills, and we spent $40 on cigarettes because we like Marlboros. And we bought beer, and we bought, you know, our recreational drug of choice, whatever that was. And then we're trying to stretch around to get $5 for gas to go back and forth to work. And I got to tell you, if that's your approach, you're nuts. You're always going to be broke. Always. You have to be more self-disciplined than that. So I'm not telling you how to live your life. I don't care if you drink beer or, I care if you're putting drugs into your body. But if you do it, you have to be able to afford it. So pay yourself first. Figure out what you make on and when you're going to get paid, about on what day of the week or what day of the month, and figure out what day of the month your bills are due. That way you won't be spending money that's supposed to be for the water bill, or you won't be, you know, buying beer for the weekend when you needed that money to pay for gas for Monday. That's the most simple, easiest way I can explain it. Anyway, this Big Mike, that's a Boomer Talk for you. Have a good day.